What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing coilovers. Let's get this done. Alright, so whoever's been with the channel long enough knows I have another red MR2 turbo. Not the one I just sold, but another one that I started building. Anyway, so that car has some coilovers that I actually stole for this one. They are Kido brand, K-I-D-O. I was one of the first ones in the US to run this brand of coilovers. They have height adjustment, dampening, front camber plates. They have pillow ball top mounts. So it's actually a really nice coilover. I only have like 5,000 miles in these. I'm going to show them to you guys right now, but they're a little dirty and kind of surface rusty because they've been sitting on that car for 4 years now. But I think it's time to put them in this girl and put them to use, man. They're nice coilovers. They weren't cheap, so why not use them, you know? This thing's on KYB shocks with Tane springs right now, and I don't like that I can't adjust it. I want to put this thing on its nuts and get it low to the ground for now for fun. And yeah, there are some changes that have happened to the car that if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, it's right here, that I did to the car. Mainly I sold the wheels. Yeah, I sold the wheels from the last video, and it is now sitting on my winter setup. Let me show you guys what that is. Okay, so this is my winter setup right now. It's a Lexus IS 300 wheels, front and back. I put some spacers, I think 20 mil spacers on front and back to get them to be flush. That's it, nice with the fender. But yeah, I'm ready to put these coilovers on this thing and get this thing to the ground. Let me show you guys what the coilovers are. These are Kido brand, as you can see right there. K-I-D-O, and obviously they're height adjustable. They have front camber plates. Like I said, there's a little surface rust on them, but I don't really care. They know they still work good. You got the dampening adjustment right here. I think it's either 32 way or 40 way or something like that. So yeah, pillow ball top mounts. Yeah, just gonna throw these on. They're all set to a certain ride height that I wanted to on my last car. So that'll be cool because I don't have to adjust them. I mean, I will to get it lower if I need to, but I mean, they're set to go for now. So what we got to do right now is, since the car is backed up into the garage, let's get the booty up in the air and start undoing the rear suspension. Let's get it done. So out with the old, in with the new. You can tell it's obviously a lot shorter, but these chain springs are actually too soft, so they squish to literally about that height. So it should actually be pretty cool. So let's throw this sucker back on, and we'll just go bust out the other side. And the rear end's done. It's pretty easy on these cars, huh? Alright, so let me get a light. I'll show you guys. Got them both on. Boom. How cool is that? Super easy on this car. Now we just got to put the wheels on and lower the back end. And even though the distance between there and there is not that high, I have a feeling like I'm going to want to go lower. So let's put the wheels on and find out. Okay, so I am not happy with that. I know it might sound funny to some people, but I want to go lower. I would like the fender to be from here. I'd literally like it to be over here. I want to tuck some tire. So I'm going to pick it up, adjust it. We're going to drop it down at least another ½ inch. And after it'll settle a little bit lower. So I think we should be okay after that. But let me get these adjusted. I'll be right back. Okay, I think that's a little better. The lighting kind of sucks, but I went down another ½ inch, so that should be really good. It's a heck of a lot lower than it was before on the springs. Alright, now I'm going to turn the car around. We'll do the fronts, and then we can get some shots outside, man. See how low this girl is. Obviously, it doesn't look too low right now, but we'll see. We'll see when it's on the ground. Alright, let me flip this car around. Alright, so it's in the air. Did I need to go that high? No, but you know, makes it easier to work on. So yeah, it's in the air. Ready to go. Let's start removing all that and throw them coilovers on. Can't wait for this to be done. Ooh. She's squatting. She's squatting. Let's get the front squat now. Let's get it done. Alright, so that's it. The side's done. Like I was saying at the beginning, this is pretty easy to do coilers on these cars. Obviously, you got your sway bar link. Make sure that's tight. Make sure these are torqued to spec. The main, whatever you call these, main shock bolts. There's the brake lines back in, and then over here, over there, you can see I just kind of zip tied that. It's weird, my 91 didn't even have this wire, so I'm assuming this is ABS, maybe? Maybe this one has it, maybe my 91 never had it. I'm not even sure, to be honest with you, but I just zip tied that in there for now. It's loose, kind of loose, so you can still move around and everything, and I'm going to have just make some sort of a little bracket for it for in the future. But anyways, so that was kind of where it was in the first place, so I think it should be fine. Yeah, that's it. Again, I don't like this adjustment. I'm pretty sure this is going to be too high, too tall. But we'll do the other side real quick. And then we'll throw the tires on, drop it, and see what happens. And then we'll adjust as needed. Let's get it done. Alright, so once again, this side's done. And so is this side. And it's dark, but there's a little blue. Yeah. Anyways. So, yeah, now we got to put it down, put the wheels on. Put it down. And again, the distance is pretty close between, you know, right there and right there, but I don't know. Let's set it down and see what it looks like. Boy, am I happy with that look. Oh man. The back's gonna need to go back up, unfortunately. I don't like that, I think it's called the California squat. Not a fan of that. And then the fronts are definitely gonna need a little bit of stretch tire. Let me show you guys. But as of right now, they're like right there, and then when I turn the wheel, it's like 1/8 of an inch between here. But I like the fronts. I'm not gonna adjust the coilovers. I stiffened them up for now so it doesn't bounce. So when I turn, it doesn't tear off my fenders on this freshly painted car. But my tires are 215, 40, 17 all around. I'm gonna get some 205s for the front, either 205 40 maybe, or I don't know, 205 45. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but I'm gonna get that taken care of literally as soon as possible. But yeah, for now, man, that looks good. I'm a huge fan of that. Nice and low to the ground. But yeah, that's enough of enough footage in the garage. Let's take this bad girl outside and show you guys some real footage. Alright, so that's it. It's done. It's lowered. Unfortunately, I did have to raise the front end another inch afterwards, after I finished it last night, and it's still pretty dang close. I rolled the fenders and heated up some of the plastic underneath and like moved it out of the way. The rear end is still like it was, obviously. But what I did on here is because I had the camber pushed in all the way in like so I pulled it all out, and it looks pretty straight, and it actually fits a little nicer up there. But I'm still waiting on the bigger spacers to come in. Those should be here Tuesday, and then it'll flush out the rear a little more. But yeah, I'm happy. I like how it looks. It's nice and low. It's not as low as I'd want it to be, obviously, but I think that's because the tires are just a little too tall, and this is why I had to raise it, because when I would turn like this, right now it's nice, because when you turn to the right, a car naturally flexes to the left, and then when you turn to the left, it flexes to the right. So anyways, so there's space here. So, but before, it was, the fender itself was like right on the tire, so it was pretty wild. But yeah, so this is it. I think it looks really good. I really do like it. Like I said, I did have to roll the front fenders, so I did that with a heat and a fender roller, and yeah, I like it a lot. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. So for those of you that actually stayed till the end, let you in on some info about this car. I have a new engine for it. I have a turbo engine lid for it. I got a Greddy exhaust for it. I have the Twos R Us, their short shifter kit, like the one that's like fully adjustable and all that for it. I got something really cool, like a keyless entry type of situation to install in this car. So for those of you that watched till here, now you know there's a lot of stuff coming. We'll talk about, maybe on the next video, we'll talk about the engine swap, what it is and who's sponsoring it, and you know what we're gonna do and all that. For those that watched till here, you guys know a little more than the people that just clicked off earlier. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I really wish I didn't have to raise the front end another, I think it was like between 1/2 inch to 3/4 inches. But gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not trying to rip these fenders off. I did stay, and like I said, I rolled the fenders and all that. So I think I'm gonna get some lower profile height tires on the front, and then I can go back down a little bit. And when the spacers comes for the back wheels, I can push those out a little bit, and it'll actually be closer to the fender, so it'll look better too. Other than that, yeah, this car's good going places. Mercedes is getting paint work done right now. That's why you guys haven't seen anything for now. There will be videos coming up on that, obviously, when it's all done, because it's not at my house. getting paint work done and the body kit and all that. Jetta's over here. You might have seen it in some of the clips here. That's going to be getting an update pretty soon. It's just I'm not stuck on that car, but I lost all motivation on that car. But nothing's really wrong with it besides it's just taken apart because I did a bunch of maintenance, and then got lazy, and it's just been sitting there. So now I just got to put it all back together and get that car back on the road and finish that project. My 7 Series has a lot of stuff coming up. I already did a bunch of stuff to it, and yeah, it's really cool. So I'm trying to keep it entertaining on the channel where I have more than one type of car, because I don't really like channels that do that. They only focus on one car and one project and this and that. It just gets boring after a while. So that's what I'll be throwing in. MR2 videos here, Jetta video here, BMW video here, that Mercedes, and then we have that same owner of the Mercedes. We got a couple more cars now, a couple more project cars. So that's exciting. We might be doing that in the future, and just gonna kind of try to keep it entertaining with all kinds of content coming up. And I appreciate all you guys. We're a bit past 1,000 subscribers now, which I hit a while back, and I'm super excited about that. I have goals for this year. I'm gonna try to reach them. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was somewhat entertaining, somewhat DIY-ish. Hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, man, comments are down below. Please ask away. I mean, I don't really get any interaction with any of you guys, and it kind of sucks because I don't know if I'm helping you guys out or not, if I'm doing something right or something wrong, if I need to make changes or whatnot, or if you guys have any questions about what I do to these cars. So ask away, yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like, consider subscribing, share the video if you care enough to do that, show it to your friends, and yeah, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.